Hey everyone, welcome to Redneckistan. I did a worm casting separation video the other day, but it was all soggy. So those I ended up doing a light migration on. I got these ones here; they're actually dry enough to actually separate. So I'll show you all my process here. So what I'm using is an 1/8" string, give or take. Worms I don't want fires here. Okay, so as you can see, these are a lot drier and finer, and they go through the screens a lot better. Kind of wish I had the what I'm going to end up doing with these worms is I'm less interested in, because basically I'm throwing the worms and the cocoons all into here. They're going to go to my big bin out back. I just don't have the room to breed worms. It's just something that I just can't do right now. So I get like 6 or 7 breeder bins, but the reality is I'd have to build more bins, and I just don't have anywhere to put them. So for the time being, I'm just separating out the castings. Plain as simple. It is crazy how this bin here was literally completely full of some peat moss, mostly cardboard and leaves. I think this one here is actually mostly cardboard. There's still some cardboard in there. It's generally like the stuff that whenever we took the shredder had a plastic label on it or something like that. Because you can't get it all, or tape or whatever. As much as I tried, I still get but the worms have done an amazing job. Get rid of it all. I said it before in another video, but I actually put an ad out starting to sell them. Smaller quantities. You know, I can always buy from bulk from me and that. Because these worms is awesome. Currently not affiliated, but her worms are freaking amazing. If you don't buy from me, buy from her. I'm only actually selling in the upstate of South Carolina, so if you're in the upstate of South Carolina and you would like worms and worm castings and such, definitely hit me up. I actually have ads out on Craigslist, and, well, you can't sell worms on Marketplace, but that's a whole thing. But a friend gave me some advice and said I probably just need to reword it and not say worms. Well, I'll probably try that next. These are I'm not gonna lie, these are some amazing looking castings. considering what it started with. I think I showed you all my bedding material. And then, I don't know if I ever made a video of my food mix. Everybody's got their own version of worm tail. I use what's cheap, what I can afford. Which turns out you can actually make some very good worm tail with that. The other thing too, when I first made my worm shell was I wanted to get certain stuff into my garden via the castings. So part of my mix has alfalfa in it, the pellets, like for horses and whatnots. Just because I wanted more nitrogen, and the other thing is biochar that I made out back. I think I know I made a video on that. So what I do is I grind it up real thin and use that as like a grit for them. I want my castings to be as good as they can be, because this guy doesn't want to buy stuff at the store. He's anxiously awaiting spring so we can stop eating rice and beans and start eating some actually fresh fruits and vegetables, because I'm just not down with the whole store stuff. It tastes like failure or something. Things I've been kicking around the idea of selling is these screens that I use. I wonder if people would actually buy these. They work great, but I do want to make some changes. I was actually thinking about either putting a wheel in here, like a roller or something, or maybe just a piece of PVC pipe, just clamshelled over it. It truly amazes me in a month. This was literally, I believe this bin here was just about all cardboard. The only thing left is there was some shipping label or something like that, obviously. But it just amazes me how they devour so much. If you're in the garden, I highly recommend getting in the garden. I'll definitely be doing some comparison videos when I start doing my planting or my seeds in that this spring. Well, February, March timeframe, April-ish. I want to do comparisons with worm castings without and that. There's a lot of videos on the interwebs about it, and there was a study done by I can't remember what university. It was like a turnip or a beet or something of that nature, and it's unbelievable. They did 5%, or they did 0, 10%, 20%, 30% worm castings, twice and 0. It's unbelievable the difference. It's not even close. Even considering, size is one thing, but the bigger it is, exponentially larger quantity. That didn't take any time. I guess if there's any worm people watching, let me know if making a screen would actually be something worth selling. Like I said, I'm in the upstate South Carolina region, and if there are any of you watching that are and would like a screen, let me know. I will gladly make you one. Because I will say that I will make it better this. I mean, this one works good, but I would like to add some kind of bearing or either like a bushing, whether that be PVC or whatever. But I think having a little bearing in there would just make it slightly easier. I mean, honestly, it doesn't do that much wear on the surface of the masonry cross at all. But I mean, look at this. This is the good stuff here. Let me get off for a second. I mean, they're like perfect. I would like to get this stuff sent off. It wasn't so dang expensive. I'd like to get it tested just to see what exactly is in my worm castings, because I just use dry feed currently. Because, I mean, my breeder bins are in the bedroom, so I'm not trying to have flies and gnats and stuff like that. But I am moving all the worms outside now, or most of them outside. I'm going to keep one rack of breeder bins, but all these other ones are going to go out to my big compost bin. I got the little heating elements in it, so that'll keep them from turning into popsicles. But I tell you what, this stuff, it just amazes me. Like the texture of it, just what I've seen over the years with plants. So I started vermicomposting back in 2011. I bought a house in Virginia Beach, started doing this, and I had a girlfriend at the time. She thought I was nuts for having worms around, but when the tomatoes started like coming in about a 5-gallon bucket full every day, it was right. Yeah, good stuff. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to make a video of doing some worm work. No, it's not very exciting, but then again, I mean, I've watched people doing this for hours myself, so. Anyway, you all take care and have yourself a wonderful day. And thank you all for watching. I truly, truly do appreciate it. And if you do enjoy the content, please like and subscribe so I can get to 50. And then I'll do live streams of me doing random things. Woohoo! Live streams, me doing random things. You might get to see a live action figure getting removed from a saw or something. You don't know. But like and subscribe, please. Bye.